The pandemic began almost 2 years ago, yet feels longer. It's been a rough period of time, particularly for those dealing with mental illness. Some may have had their negative feelings exacerbated. Some may be experiencing these emotions for the first time. But what do we understand, or at least think we understand, about mental illness?
I think mental illness comes in many forms.
What's much more common is, I don't want to call it garden variety, but either low level or chronic depression or anxiety.
I have had some experience with some work colleagues and also friends of mine who have developed some anxiety through daily work or family pressures.
I have anxiety, and when I'm in an anxious type of way or mood, I definitely find myself tending to want to be alone a little bit more and kind of self-isolate and not really socialize.
If I see people who are frequently missing work, who suddenly lose their appetite, or there's a rapid weight gain, or an unexplained listlessness, that somewhat suggests to me that they might be suffering from the more common forms of mental health issues.
I've seen it manifest as addiction. It results in trying to replace what a person thinks is going to be a positive emotion with really a negative behavior.
I think we all see, at least of this new digital age, we all see mental illness kind of on display with millennials and younger generations, because we kind of put everything, or what we want everyone to see, out into a magnifying glass.
I think the pandemic has really brought out so many of these aspects of mental illness.
And it's a very difficult problem to treat.
Because it is invisible, what that has done is it has allowed people who have neurotypical brains or thinking of creating a narrative. And usually the narrative is stay away from these people. These people are dangerous. They'll make you uncomfortable. They're unpredictable. They demonize them. And I think that can all change if people just changed their language, changed the narrative, and come to understand that these are just people.
We have to be educated and learn more and more about our bodies, our minds, and so we can know to look out for and be able to help other people. It's not a sin. It's not a terrible thing if someone's going through something. You just have to have the right mind frame to reach out, and there's really loads of help out there.
According to mentalhealth.gov, most people with mental illness are not more violent than anyone else, and are actually more likely to be victims of violent crimes. Many are active and productive members of our communities who you may not realize are struggling with mental illness. And because the mental impact of a crisis often lasts longer than the physical impact, it's now recommended more than ever to show compassion.